Good evening. I'm Emma Goldkopf, and alongside me is THON Public Relations Director Megan Dalo. Megan, thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. So to get started, can you tell me a little bit about what THON is and what its purpose is?
Yes. So THON is the largest student-run philanthropy in the world committed to enhancing the lives of children and families impacted by childhood cancer. Our organization is fueled by 16,500 student volunteers at Penn State University that work throughout the year to raise funds and spread awareness of THON's mission in the hopes of beating childhood cancer. The work we do supports Four Diamonds families at Penn State Health Children's Hospital financially by both funding their medical bills to ensure they see not a single one, and we fund critical research that one day will lead to a cure for childhood cancer. In addition to that, we provide emotional support to these families throughout the year by engaging with them, being a light in their cancer journey, and overall, we just work to one day eradicate childhood cancer.
Sounds amazing. And what is your role as the Public Relations Director?
So as the Public Relations Director, I have the incredible opportunity of overseeing the Public Relations Committee. The Public Relations Committee is comprised of 28 captains and over 80 different committee members that work to serve as the voice of THON and spread awareness of our mission on a local, state, and national level. We work with media, operate THON's various social media platforms and accounts, and execute various fundraising and awareness campaigns throughout the year. In addition to this, we uphold THON's unique brand identity and captivate our audiences through it with all written, digital, and visual content and promotion. And above all, we just hope to share the stories of members of the THON community and spread them across the country and around the globe.
Yeah, and you're talking about these captains and committees, so how do you guys all work together to create this massive event?
Yes, so I think working together is the most important aspect of it. Not one committee could do it alone. We couldn't do it without every single volunteer we have. So I think communicating across different committees is really important. I think we do this by just having a really quick turnaround time for THON. THON weekend will take place in February, and that is considered the end of the THON year, but there really is no end. It is a year-long effort. So the executive committee, which is what I have the opportunity to be a part of, is selected in April, and then THON captains are selected in both at the end of April and in the beginning of September with the new school year. And then most recently, THON committee members were actually just selected for this year, this past Sunday, which is so exciting. So I think just making sure that we're selecting very passionate student volunteers that are willing to put time towards such an important cause and collaborate is so important. So I'd say it's our team and how we are able to work together that makes it the most effective.
Yeah, and you're talking about people being hired in April and September. So how other ways are you starting to prepare this early in advance?
Yes, so like I said, it is a year-long effort. We really hit the ground running, and we don't miss a single beat, and we try to be that year-long support for our families. One of the things that I think we do is get acclimated to our positions early, so then when the school year starts and we're starting to roll out different events and prepare for THON weekend, we really are ready to get into it. THON is a year-long effort, like I said, and right now we're preparing for THON weekend, which is in February, but we're also rolling out a variety of different pre-THON events and campaigns, and a lot of exciting stuff that happens throughout the year is what we're working on now, leading up to THON weekend.
And what are examples of those different fundraisers and campaigns that you guys are starting now?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I could never name all of the events and all of the efforts and fundraisers we do because there are too many to count. And that's really what makes our fundraising and awareness efforts so strong throughout the year is the effort our volunteers put into making sure something is always happening for our families. But a couple notable ones are the THON 5K powered by PNC. That is taking place on October 16th on campus this year in just about a week and a half, which is really exciting. So participants come from across the state and across the country really to run the THON 5K. Four Diamonds families are in attendance, and there's a lot of stage performances, different games, food, and a lot of just different events to really create a special day for Four Diamonds families. That is the biggest pre-THON event, but in addition to that, we have the 100 Days Till THON celebration that is held in the hub on campus, and it really marks a huge milestone for us, 100 Days Till THON weekend. So that'll be November 9th. And in addition to that, we also have the THON Family Carnival that takes place in December, and that's one of THON's only events that is not fundraising focused at all. It really is solely existing to give our families a special day and just create special moments with them. So that's an exciting one. We have the THON Showcase in January, which is similar to a talent show to really showcase the talents of members of the THON community, which is exciting, and that's sponsored by KCF Technologies downtown. And we have a variety of different athletic events throughout the year. So Penn State Athletics is so gracious and such an incredible partner in the fight for us, and they allow us to have THON games. So that really started with the THON Spikes game, the first weekend we got back from school, the State College Spikes game, and it really will extend through a variety of different events, all the way until the THON basketball game, the THON men's basketball game, which is better known as THON Hoops. Those are a couple different events, and in terms of campaigns, we have so many different fundraisers always going on, but a big one that's coming up for us, which we really are excited about, is the Dream Forward campaign. That is THON's biggest fundraising campaign throughout the year. And this year we have the goal of raising $700,000 in 17 days during that campaign. That'll extend from October 24th to November 9th. So we're really excited to get student volunteers, alumni, supporters, donors, families, every single member of the THON community involved in that special 3 weeks.
Yeah, that all sounds amazing. And you're a senior here at Penn State, so how do you balance your student responsibilities with your THON responsibilities?
Yeah, so something that THON volunteers, we always say to really keep ourselves grounded in our academics is we need to make sure we're putting the student in student-run philanthropy. We are students first. We are person first, student second, THON volunteer third is the classic, say at every single meeting with my captains. Just need to take time to really prioritize school. That is why we're here. Sometimes being a THON volunteer is very busy, especially as a member of the executive committee, and THON truly is my passion, and I'd love to just do THON work around the clock, but it's really important to me to make sure that I'm meeting the academic requirements that I have and setting myself up for success long after my years here at Penn State. So I think just really budgeting in that time and always making it a priority allows me to really wear both hats as a student and a volunteer.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Megan. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Next up, Cameron and Jessica will bring us the latest news from across the nation. We'll be right back.